Hey, if you're new here, this is me. This is my channel. Just getting started. Um, I welcome you. I hope you enjoy the content, like, comment, and share. So I'm just get right into it. Long suffering. What is long suffering? One of the things long suffering does, it builds your love for God. It builds your love for Christ. Um, it does that naturally because it's like when you're long suffering, say you can't keep a job for nothing, job after job after job after job, you gotta pick yourself back up. The bills fall behind because you lost this job, so you got to get another one to catch up, and then you lose that one, fall behind, catch up, fall behind, catch up. That's like long suffering. So it comes in many forms, many forms. Whatever it basically whatever you're struggling with, trying to overcome, can cause you to long suffer, can cause you to go through unnecessary things that God didn't want you to go through. Um, because we as children of God, we're automatically going to go through things, long suffering. But me personally, I would rather long suffer. In God's will, within God's will. I don't want to long suffer because I've made the wrong decisions, or because I can't stop doing something and I'm just causing more and more and more things to happen in my life than they already would. So me personally, long suffering to me, it built my love for Christ. I got to the point where I was so tired of doing the same old thing. I was tired. I got to the point where I begged God for me to come out of what I was in, and I tried to do it on my own time and time and time again. And every time I tried to overcome with my own will, which is strong, very very strong will. Every time I tried to do that, it would make me long suffer even more, because you can't do things with it just won't work. It'll work for some, like some people go cold turkey, but like smokers. But that still took a strong energy to help you to go cold turkey. It had to get into your heart. The dislike had to seep into your heart for you to stop. And the only person that can prick your heart is Christ. So long suffering builds love. It it it's something that God uses to build your love for him. Because when you're sick and tired, you're sick and tired. And when you know that you really need help, like you cannot overcome this by yourself. And then it's like God knows when God knows when you really mean it. He knows when you, okay, I'm gonna stop smoking, and I'm gonna stop overeating, whatever it is. He knows when it's that when you say it for that last time. God knows when you say it for that last time. And that is when his power will rise up. That's what happened to me. Um, I used to smoke marijuana, and that's a whole nother testimony. I was in bondage for 19 years smoking weed. I was in bondage for 19 years. 19. And it got to the man, I would stop for a year, and here come my birthday. I'ma just stop 6 months, stop a year, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I got so tired. It began to hurt. And that's the last stages of long suffering. Okay. Long suffering doesn't have to be you trying to stop doing something. Long suffering can be just people mistreating you for so long. You get tired, like, or long suffering can come in many forms, as I said before. It doesn't it's up to God what lesson that he's trying to show you and teach you through long suffering. We're not long suffering for nothing. Okay. So it's long suffering, it's doing something. You have to figure out what God is trying to tell you. I also long suffered with jobs. And I wonder why I can never keep a job. I can never keep a job. And every time I got a job, people, it's like everybody hated me. I had a hard time keeping friends. It's like it's like everybody just immediately just did not like me. And because I was in sin, I was the way I was receiving that, it was that it I was receiving it as rejection instead of receiving it as I must be carrying a strong light. I must be carrying something that other people see in the spirit realm. Okay? Long suffering brings out what God's is basically. Long suffering gets you to the place in God that He wants you to be, basically. Okay? And it got me, it got me here talking to you right now. And I'm not going to stop. I have so much that I've written down over the years. I have a book from 10 years ago. Not a book, but I have a binder with a bunch of writings in it that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Reshare it, reteach it. I have to get this out. I have to tell you guys, I have to get this out. I cannot keep this inside any longer. I can't. I don't even have, like, right now I'm in the process of moving. Where I'm at right now is not my permanent destination. Like, I don't even have enough shirts to wear every day to post videos. So you guys are gonna see me in the same shirt. I'm gonna have to go out and buy shirts just for the video. I'm not prepared. But I finally got here. You're never gonna be ready, okay? You're never gonna be ready to start what God needs you to start. What you need to be ready in is being serious in choosing. God knows when it's that last time you finally tell yourself that you're gonna overcome. You telling yourself, building yourself up to overcome this thing. God knows when you're. He knows, and when that time comes, because you had already been praying for God to give you a sign, and that all you needed was that touch, like the woman with the issue of blood. All she needed was the touch, just the touch of the hem, to touch the hem. Some of y'all are in that place right now, and I'm telling you, God knows when that last decision that you make. He knows when it's real, for real, and He will come in and He will touch you. You've already made the decision. Now you got that touch from God. It's like, but I just wanted to tell you that, to you guys, that I hope this helps somebody. So all right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.